Welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
Time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind. Stepping out to the rising enemy, or maybe I'm going out to sea. Maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Whoa, I don't maybe you sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind. Maybe you sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind. Maybe you sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind.
Pumping them out like raccoon babies. 8 in a litter. Give you rabies. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Another episode in the bag. Do you like paper or plastic? You can't pick none. That'd be tragic. Gotta put it in. Don't rub your hands together and shock me with static. Boy, my hair's sticking up like I'm at a science museum.
We need to get you on stage. We need to get you on stage. We need to get a mic in your hand. We need to get me somewhere on stage with like a laptop and like the turntables. And then that's our act. We could just be like a hip hop duo. And
my prop will be a bottle of glue, and I'll be sniffing it, getting high off the fumes.
Off the fumes, got the glue. And then what should mine be? I could be.
You'll be a can of like the computer spray, the condensed air.
That's my
compressed
outfit.
Air. Well, you're inhaling it.
So, gotcha.
I'll be
so flip it upside down.
And you'll be with the compressed air.
So why are we doing like office supply drugs?
We're just trying to be like, what was that show with Agent Bob and Silent Bill or something?
Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to be those people just in 2021. Why did they say it was Agent Bill and Silent whatever? I've never seen any of those films. Yeah. Isn't one of them in black and white? That's probably why.
That's Clerks. Yeah, Clerks is the first one is in black and white, and it's a weird movie. And then there's Clerks 2. I've seen both of those. I don't really remember much of them. It's just been so long, but they've got their own. It's definitely more like raunchy humor for sure.
I don't do raunchy.
Yeah,
I do wholesome.
I only watch G-rated movies. Honestly, I've never seen a PG-13 or R-rated movie. I've only seen G-rated movies. That's the only ones I watch.
Yeah, if it's not ABC, it's not family. It's like the Olive Garden.
When you hear your family.
Yeah, ABC family. ABC. Hey, girls, you want to gossip? Hey, Dawson, where's your creek? Yeah. Are you at the 6th, the 8th, or the 7th heaven? Oh, I'm at 7th. Okay, Matt, I'll be right there. ABC family.
ABC family. I've had ding, ding, ding. I live most of my life just trying to just enjoy the day and just enjoy the moment and everything like that. But there's moments in my day where I'm just minding my own business and certain John Wick things pop into my head. like this week I was doing something for work or whatever, and I'm just chilling, and all of a sudden pops in my head, 7th heaven, now we're down to 6th.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it popped in my head, but it did. And that happens a lot too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I yesterday listened to your gratitude album at work because I was like, you know what? I want some vibing. And it was nice. It was nice.
Thank you. That is... I'm gonna cry.
I can only imagine what it feels like to have a pick and an afro, and to be able to just fidget your hair and like poof it out with that pick. I bet it feels real nice, and that's kind of how I imagined I was feeling at that moment. Just
That music.
picking my afro with Josh Karsh.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I think that's, I don't want to overload our plates, but I think we'll release Burger on the Beach, and then I think we should do a lo-fi John Whiff, Josh Karsh instrumental EP or album or song or something. Just get the dust off the instruments and make something,
Yeah. Dust off, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get back into something new because we're remixing old stuff. We gotta make some. I know.
Super old songs, yeah. And speaking of old songs, I'm going to do it this time. We are the Power Pack Podcast, a podcast featuring two dudes and one John Whiff.
Yeah, John Whiff, who is like the podcast, and the listeners are like the listeners. And
Amen.
I take a machete and cut myself in half. And then I get Dumbledore to cast a spell on one of my halves and turn him into Josh. And the other half, who's cut in half, is like a starfish and grows back his normal other half. So then you have the Power Pack Podcast with two dudes and one friendship. And
that's how
not
it,
only.
Man.
Oh yeah. No, that's it. I have a game. You want to play a game?
Oh, you have a game. I was gonna say real quick. I want to hear the game. I am half you, half me. Okay.
Yeah. No. You're totally you because Dumbledore morphed that half into a full you. And then I'm a full me because my half starfished into a full me. So
perfect. Okay. Cool. I just want a clarification. But what's the game you're speaking of?
The game is ABC Family Shows. And I'm going to name the show. And I have a 1 or 2 sentence synopsis of what the show is about, but I'm not going to tell you that until you guess it. So you guess what the show's about.
Okay, so you say you say the synopsis, and then I guess the show.
Well, I say the show, you guess what it's about. Oh. So, like for example, number 1 on the list is Pretty Little Liars. That's a pretty popular one. You might know what it's about. How about you guess what it's about?
Okay, so yeah, you give me a title. I like this. This is fun. Okay. Pretty Little Liars. It is about, let's see. I'm imagining it's a group of mean girls that they lie about things and it hurts people's feelings and bad things happen.
4 friends band together against an anonymous foe who threatens to reveal their darkest secret while also investigating the disappearance of their best friend. So I'm guessing those 4, one of them killed their best friend, and this person who is like their foe saw them do it. That's my guess. I've never seen this show.
I'm guessing. It's not actually the foe. It's just like a bystander watching them kill. Like the person, they're like, oh man, they're like, you're our foe now.
She was just like refilling her bird feeder in the woods, and she saw like, oh, Bobby. Are you ready for the next one?
So should you give me a score, how close I got? So what would you score me on that one?
Okay, 3 points. Let's do a 1 out of 3 scale to keep it easy. I feel like you got the gist of it. I'll say 2. How about that?
Perfect. I'm cool with that. Thank you. Okay, I got a 2 on that one. Let's do the next one. This is fun. I like this.
The 9 Lives of Chloe King.
Okay.
And the box art or whatever. It's a woman with blonde hair, like a portrait, and she has 3 scratch marks on her cheek.
Okay, easy. So Chloe is is if we're talking Harry Potter terms, like Animagus, I think she turns into a cat, or she has a cat best friend. So it's like there's something. It's Chloe is living a secret life of something that involves a cat. So that's my final answer.
Ding, 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 ding. A girl with special cat-like powers is being hunted by an assassin.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'll give you 3 stars for that one.
Thank you. I've never even heard of that show, but that's a horrifying synopsis. She's being hunted. What the heck is this?
It sounds
ABC
all like
Family.
cool, like, oh, a girl with cat-like powers. Oh, being hunted by an assassin. Oh, okay. There we go.
That must have been the 90s or something. But anyways, yeah.
Let's see. Bunheads. Bunheads. Bunheads.
Bunheads. Okay. Bunheads is I have two ways I want to go. And the first one I thought of, which doesn't make any sense, is it's a bunch of people with like hamburger bun heads and they're living their life as normal as they can with the hamburger bun head. So kind of McDonald's style. More realistically, since people,
It's like Adult Swim or something.
Yeah, that sounds like some Adult Swim stuff. But it's ABC Family. So I'm thinking as the bun is like a hair bun and they're just a sophisticated person trying to live their life in an unorthodox way, and maybe outside of that fancy way. They have the bun in the hair, but that's not what they want to do.
Uh-oh. I think I lost Josh.
Oh
My gosh. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Oh yeah. So wait, what was the last you heard of my answer?
Heard.
Oh, okay.
Did you wrap up your guess? I got most of the guess, I think.
Yeah, that was it. Basically,
okay.
Person with a bun. Yeah.
So Michelle, a Las Vegas showgirl, marries a man on a whim and moves to his sleepy coastal town where she winds up working alongside her new mother-in-law at a dance school.
What?
I'll give you one because there's some unconventional stuff going on, I guess.
Yeah. That is a weird plot, man.
Yeah, this one, you might know this one. And I know one of our listeners is going to facepalm at this one. Kyle XY.
I think I've seen this one before. I can't remember. So Kyle XY is, I'm just going to go like as a guess because I don't remember. I'm thinking it's kind of like a X-Files, like a sci-fi, super fun, crazy show where Kyle has some sort of genetic superpowers maybe, and he is just like doing some science stuff, That's what I'm thinking.
A family takes in a formerly institutionalized teen savant who is missing standard human behavior such as anger, joy, and love. Kyle XY. 2006 to 2009. Okay. Hour-long episodes. Wow, they're in it to win it. Let's see. Let's do what do we got? How much time we got? We got time for one or two more. How about Young and Hungry?
Young and Hungry. Okay. This one is about I'm just going to go like I'm not even going to guess about the show. Just the title reminds me of some like garbage, like Hallmark stuff I've seen back in the day, like jokingly. And I'm going to say it is a younger-ish woman who has a bustling life in the city. And she's always had a lifelong dream of, becoming a baker, becoming a chef, just working with food instead of working with spreadsheets. So she decides to move to a smaller town and, open up a bakery or a restaurant. And she never realized that more important than finding her dream of working with food, she'd fall in love with some guy who's like a logger or a cop or something. And then that's the show.
Yeah, no longer doing spreadsheets, but taking the batter and spreading it on a sheet. Boy, a well-off young tech entrepreneur hires a feisty young food blogger to be his personal chef. I'll give you 2 points for that.
I didn't expect that answer. That sounds very. I'm just gonna go out there and say that sounds pretty misogynistic. That their thing that they're doing. I'm just gonna say that because mine was more like it was empowering. Like their new life, go out and open the bakery. And this one's like, well, I need an assistant. So I don't know. Shame on you, ABC Family. Shame on you.
I want to know who rates these because on IMDb, they're all fall within like 7.5 is like the average.
That's
There's-
way too high. That's too high.
So is ABC Family just, they have a community that's like, dude, just go give it 7s. Like, we don't want to be too bad, but if we're too high up on the list, they'll know we stacked it. So let's just go
'em.
average. I'll give you the worst rated one for your last one. How about that?
Perfect. Thank you.
This one is a 4. So I think they have this one as just like a curveball. See, we're not stacking the deck. There's a 5. There's a 4 and a 5. Everything else is a 7. Where'd that 4 go? Here it is. Mystery Girls.
Mystery Girls. I'm thinking just like I'm gonna sound like an idiot. What is it? Is it Hardy Boys? What is that? The mystery, like the mystery books with the kids.
There's also
right?
Nancy Drew. But
Nancy
Hardy
Drew.
Boys.
Let's think of more of the Nancy Drew then. So I'm thinking it's like a mystery thing, like some girls that are friends or sisters, and they're solving like mysteries in their small hometown. I don't know.
I'll give you 3 stars. The comedy series follows 2 former detective TV show starlets. Okay, let me just break that down. 2 former detective TV show starlets. Were they former detectives and then became TV show starlets? Or are they TV show starlets who their prime role was a former detective? Did they play a former detective in their TV show? The comedy series follows 2 former detective TV show starlets brought back together by a real life mystery.
No wonder that's a 4. No wonder that's a
No.
4.
You want to do the
what's-
5 just because?
Let's do it. Why not?
Okay, yeah, we have a few minutes left. The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
By the way, that last show is called Mystery Girls, right?
It is.
Okay, I'm adding some podcast notes. Okay, so can you say that one more time? I want to just fully embrace that title.
The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
Okay, so this one's super simple. They're trying to be edgy. They're trying to the ABC Family. They're like, no more of this like bubbly, feel good crap. We want to do something that's like just edgy. We want like trying to think of an example. Something that's just like unsettling. So I'm thinking it's like it's a TV show about teenagers, and it's not like the typical teenage shows where they're like hanging out and singing in the back of trucks and getting milkshakes. I'm thinking they're like doing, smoking dope and, breaking glass bottles and making knives and breaking into 7-Elevens and stealing stuff. I'm thinking it's just a bad boy show.
That's already a better plot than what I'm reading here. Like, okay, if we were to spend 3 minutes coming up with the Secret Life of the American Teenager, okay, you have like these outcast kids breaking things and smoking, they're out their truck or whatever, right? That's kind of the vibe you got?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to add to it. They're in a thunderstorm and they're picking on one of the guys in the group, just hazing him, and they throw his pack of cigarettes out onto the field, and he goes to go get him. He can't find him, but he stumbles upon like a relic or something, an item, and when he touches it, he gets struck by lightning and gets some sort of like energy, power, whatever was in the relic consumes him. Okay, now you do a little plot following that, and that'll be our movie, and I'm going to show you that anything is better than what I'm reading.
Okay, so he's shocked by the relic, and he's got his powers, but he also has like a bloodlust, like a thirst for death. So he starts electrocuting his friends and becomes just drunk with power and just like becomes a supervillain. But they're in another part of the world, the opposite end. So one end, because the world is a sphere. I'm sorry, flat earthers, but it is. So one end, bad guy gets struck by lightning. Other end of it, like Australia or something, another guy who's reading a book and his bookmark is a metal one gets struck by lightning. He becomes a good guy, and he's like I feel the urgency to do good things. So he goes with his electric powers and helps people in developing countries get electricity by just touching things and making that work, and helping people create sustainable energy. And then they finally meet somewhere in like Russia or somewhere that's in between, and then they have a big battle.
Boom. We could give this idea right now to J.K. Rowling, and she could probably come up with 5 books, and it would be a hit. So what ABC Family did with The Secret Life of the American Teenager was 15-year-old Amy ends up pregnant after one night at band camp. Okay. That's the... Hey, boy. You're pretty good with that pinky hammer on over there on that clarinet. Man, it's got me all riled up. What you say, huh? What you say you clean that mouthpiece, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So, band camp. 15 years old and you're at band camp. And you can't resist a dude playing the clarinet. Like, that's what does it, huh? Like, he played Louie fire. Every note was almost perfect for an 8th grader.
For an 8th grader, it sounded almost perfect. Yeah.
How old are you when you're 15? Are you soft? No, you're probably
15 year freshman. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, oh my goodness. That guy on the drum line, Nick Cannon, oh my. I know I'm only 15. I know I'm at band camp, but oh my goodness. I wish I was that drum set, and I wish I was strapped around his shoulders, and I wish he was hitting me with those sticks. Oh my.
Yeah.
I wish my head was in those cymbals as he smashes them together. Oh my goodness.
It's like the pain inflicting things. Yeah. Well, that is a very dumb
stick
plot.
That flute up my nose and blow as hard as it can. That was just the first comma. Throwing her whole life upside down. It doesn't help that she's not going to school with the guy. Plot twist. Whoa.
So,
and we're 15 miles apart, and all I could think about is just, you know those big things they put in the trumpets, like the mutes?
The big mute, yeah.
I just want to stick my head in that trumpet, and I want him to just go ham. Those 3-finger Def Jam. Hit that B flat, boy. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my goodness. Band camp.
Band camp.
My goodness.
Didn't know band camp was so sultry. And yeah, so ABC Family, obviously, I think there's a simple solution to this. I think one of these big companies needs to hire you and I to write really ridiculous, because I think the Lightning Boys thing of, one being really bad, one being really good, that's like, we got some high budget blockbuster stuff going on there.
Imagine you're like the parent and your kid's packing for band camp, and it's like, why is there lingerie in your cleaning kit for your trombone? Oh, nothing, Mom. Nothing. It's just, band camp. It's a place to hook up nowadays. So just don't worry about Mom. It's what all the teenagers are doing. They're all going to band camp. They're just getting wild. Mom.
Yeah.
They're just the conductor's not the only guy waving a stick around. Let me tell you that, Mom. Let me tell you that right now.
Gross. Yeah.
Band camp.
If our listeners aren't squirming in their seats yet, they should. I hope they are by now. I hope that's always my goal with, and maybe not just comedy, but just our podcast. I hope there's points in the podcast where people are like, "Ooh, I don't know if I should keep listening to this. I'm very uncomfortable."
My question is just why? Why band camp? 15-year-old Amy ends up pregnant after. Why not outdoor school? Like that. They pick the nerdiest thing. Like science camp would have been better than band camp.
Yeah. And that's what I'm wondering too. Maybe it was supposed to be like, oh, who would have guessed this stupid, ugly nerd would have gotten pregnant? Maybe they were just like being really mean about it. I don't know.
Maybe like at the mess hall, Tony, I'm going to go back. Tony's my name for the last 3 podcasts. Tony's like, yo, Tiffany, the way you twirl that baton in front of the marching band. Oh, you got it going on with that baton. You know, the way you were marching on that lawn, swinging it around to the break of dawn. Oh my goodness, girl. Can you take those chicken drumsticks and do the same thing with those cool tricks? Oh my goodness. Twirl them with your fingers like, oh my God, I'm betwixt. Oh my goodness. Oh, girl. Girl, yeah, fling those drumsticks. Don't get them in the taters. I'm going to mash them up like a gator. I'm not a hater. I want you to keep going on, girl. Yeah, so she's like at the cafe twirling drumsticks like the baton, and he's just infatuated. That's the best ABC Family could come up with. That's it.
Man, obviously not. They're weak. Their story writing game weak.
Or maybe it was a true story. One of the editors was like, I gotta come clean, guys. I got this 15-year-old girl named Amy pregnant at band camp.
Oh my God.
I just became so obsessed. Oh, it just... can we make a show about it just so I can get it off my chest? I know I would be blessed if y'all said yes, but y'all don't have to because I know my life's a mess. But I just want to come clean, you know what I mean? Because it's been it's been riding on my soul, and I think we can make some green. You know what I'm saying? Some profit. You know what I'm saying, guys. You know what I'm saying, guys. Yeah, and then out of sympathy, the boardroom's like, yeah, we can green light this. Yeah, okay.
Sure, Tony,
Yeah.
why not?
Sure. Yeah.
Wow,
How old
Tony
were you, by the way, before we get these characters locked in? You were also 15? Oh, yeah, I think.
I was gonna say Tony's gonna have to get registered on a certain website. So.
On your resume, you have that you taught at band camp. What year was that, and what year did this happen? Oh, you got me. Yeah, I was a teacher. But don't tell nobody. And the script will rewrite it as a student, okay?
Yeah.
Cover my bases.
better cuff them up.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Well,
What
that
you
was
gonna
episode
do, huh?
896.
4 more and we're at a hundo. Yep. We're going to get there. 4 more episodes. Let's see. I'm doing math. So episode 93 was the 5th. 94 was the 5th. 95 was the 12th. 96 is the 19th. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we'll hit it in December. Cool.
Yeah, December. So just around the time, hopefully when the album will come out. So then we have some stuff to talk about. So we'll do something fun. We'll do something fun for the children.
Yeah. And if you're struggling with lust, don't watch ABC Family. People getting pregnant at band camp. It's rowdy over there. Peace.
It's rowdy.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.